So I just saw 28 Years Later. It's a Danny Boyle film, all right. What does that mean? He's still got a great eye, a good ear for music and scoring, and a good sense of pacing. But this ain't your grandma's zombie film, and that's a good thing, and a bad thing. It's a Danny Boyle picture, so it's not going to be paint by the numbers. Trouble is for me, although I do like change, I appreciate when things aren't predictable. But there are some colors and forms in the zombie paint by numbers book that I happen to like.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
We start with a seeming flashback to when it all started. One kid's family is taken out by the Enrages. That's what me and my friends called them back in the day when 28 Days Later came out, as they seemed a bit too wired to just be called zombies. Red Bull zombies? They seem pissed. Enraged? Enrages! See this guy? He's upset. Anyway, this kid's dad's a mad priest who thinks it's Judgment Day. He embraces the flock of Enrages that are eager to spread the good word. His son takes cover while the dad is converted. Fast forward 28 years later, and we have a movie title. We see a different dad getting his son Spike's breakfast ready, and it's a big day for Spike. Bar mitzvah, first communion, rite of passage style event on the island today, as the boy is taken by dad off to the mainland to bag his first zombie. Enragey. They live on a village on this island. There's a really cool walkway to the mainland that disappears when the tide comes in. Fun fact, this is a real place, off the northeast coast of England. And that tide is a strong tide that'll sweep you out to sea if you get caught on the bridge at high tide. All of Britain is under quarantine from the rest of the world, and somehow after 28 years later, there are still Enrages on the mainland. The rest of the world has somehow curbed the virus spread, and it's just in Britain where it still persists. These 28 years later Enrages have seemed to have evolved. There's all the usual things we know and love about them: high-volume vomiting, bloodshot eyes, and shaky-leg stroll, but they seem almost tribal. There are really fat ones that crawl on the ground. I'm not sure if this isn't a commentary on us Americans. And the skinny regulars, who are led by what is called the alpha of the group. And these alphas are boss. Takes more than one shot to put them down. And they pull the predator move of ripping off their victim's head with the spine still dangling. Warning, there will be full frontal zombie. Spike's mom is suffering from an unknown illness that manifests in bouts of spasms and memory loss. And Spike learns that there's a doctor on the mainland who might be able to help her. I won't go into detail, suffice it to say the doctor played by Ralph Fiennes is an interesting character. The sets, the landscapes, the villages, the production design is fantastic. The lighting, the colors, the editing, it's what I come to expect from a Danny Boyle picture, and he did not disappoint. There are jump scares, tension, action, zombie action, heroes running from and defending themselves from the infected, interpersonal drama between characters that is nuanced when necessary and organic to the situation. Nothing really feels forced. Couldn't really find any overt metaphors or allegories that had solid purchase here. An end to rule Britannia? Or an end to cool Britannia, remember that? Or perhaps a statement on Brexit. Great Britain being quarantined from the rest of Europe. It was tough not to see the similarities between the state of the UK in the movie to that of real-life isolationism brought about by Brexit. But that's speculation on my part. The movie didn't really seem to be pressing any political point, just something there to read into if one cares to. And the movie's got a heart and a message. Not the message, but a general humanizing one. It's good. I recommend this movie. But, and if you remember, there was a but at the beginning of the video. I'll keep it vague. The film delves into some real-life kind of drama that I do not go to my zombie movies for. I go to my zombie movies, my action movies, my sci-fi films, horror movies, comedies. I go to them for escape. Even dramas like Glengarry Glen Ross. I go to them for escape. And although this drama grounds the movie and the characters with you emotionally, I wanted to say fuck you, Danny Boyle. Maybe that's a good sign, the reaction to the drama the man was able to create. This was well done, and I do appreciate it. It was a good movie. See 28 Years Later, and thanks for clicking in.
Yeah, boy! Boy!